Hi everyone, here we will do a different class of number patterns, and basically we are again trying to figure out what should come next in the blanks based on the rule that you discovered based on the first few numbers. So let's take a look at the first few examples. First example, so we have 1, 4, 16, 64, and we want to figure out what comes next. You might try to figure out what's the common difference between each term. So in this case, 4 minus 1 is plus 3, 16 minus 4 is plus 12, 64 minus 12 or minus 16 is plus 48. So clearly the common difference is different in each of these cases, so it's not the good old add the same thing each time. So we will have to try something different. And the simplest way to do this is if you notice that you're actually multiplying it by 4 each time, because 1 times 4 is 4, and 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 64. So that means the next number based on this rule is 64 times 4, which is equal to 256, and 256 times 4, which is equal to 1024. So the trick here is to realize that we're actually multiplying by the same thing each time, and that is one example of a different type of pattern. In the example below, we have 192, 96, 48, 24, and again we want to figure out what comes next. So here numbers are getting smaller, but they're getting smaller at a decreasing rate. So and you might suspect that 24 times 2 is 48, and 48 times 2 is 96, and 96 times 2 is 192. So basically then the pattern comes down to you're dividing by 2 each time, because 192 divided by 2 is 96, 96 divided by 2 is 48, and 48 divided by 2 is 24, so 24 divided by 2 is 12, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. So in these examples, we are multiplying or dividing by the same number each time, because the common ratio, basically 4 divided by 1 is the same as 16 divided by 4, is the same as 64 divided by 16. It's the same in all 3 cases, in every single case in this pattern. Same thing here. We have 96 divided by 192 is the same as 48 divided by 96. They're all 1/2, right? So you definitely should be on the lookout for patterns in which you are multiplying or dividing by the same thing each time.